Today, we're gonna wing it on a Weber kettle with briquettes. Get it? Wing it? Hey everybody, welcome back to another week of the FOGO Life. I'm your host, Captain Ron. Today, like I said, and I apologize for the bad dad joke, but I don't really apologize because we are gonna wing it. We had no plan. We just came up with this right now. Actually came up with it yesterday. So we're gonna make wings on the Weber kettle using briquettes and using a Vortex. If you're not familiar with the Vortex, it's a conical shaped thing and it puts the coals inside and they burn nice and hot, but they make it air come up like this and do like a circulation. Oh, and it makes absolutely great wings in the Weber kettle, crispy wings. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna do wings on the Weber kettle. We're gonna keep it real simple. We're not going crazy. We're just making wings. We wanna see how well these briquettes work in the Weber kettle. You've seen us in the Big Green Egg. We even have made some other videos on some other grills, but today, it's Weber kettle time. The answer is yes. The question? I've got so many questions. Can you use those briquettes on all different kinds of grills or can you just use them in the egg? Actually, I'll tell you the truth. They worked great in the egg. I mean, they worked great, but I'm still gonna stick with my lump as my predominant fuel in my Big Green Egg. So the lump really is used for Big Green Eggs, ceramic cookers, Kamado style cookers. That's where your lump charcoal is great. Our yellow bag, okay, that's awesome for low and slow cooking. If you're doing a brisket, you're doing a pork butt, you want our gold bag, the XL pieces. They're gigantic, okay? Our black one, regular smoking, grilling, things like that. That's what the black bag is for. Briquettes is your everyday charcoal. Take this to the beach, use it in your Weber kettle, use it in your regular charcoal grill. It works great for anything. And today, we're gonna show you how it works with a Vortex, like I said. It's really cool. Now let's go ahead and get our first step started. May I just say that I'm crazy excited to make wings. Why? It's football season again, baby. That's right, it's football season. So we had the idea last night to do some wings in the Vortex on the Weber kettle. So I quickly broke out some wings, and what I did is I set them on this rack like this, on here, in a refrigerator, uncovered. And you can tell by the way that the skin is almost a different color and it's kind of sucked in. What that does is it dries out the skin a lot more, and it's gonna help you to create crispier wings. Everybody wants a crispy wing. Am I right or am I right? I'm right, I know that. So we're gonna do that. We're not gonna spray them, we're not gonna do anything. We're just gonna season them up. I'm gonna use a little honky tonk Nashville hot seasoning here. Just put a light coating on here. I grabbed some of our garlic salt here that we have. I'm gonna sprinkle the wings with a little bit of this garlic salt. Now we prepped our chicken wings. This video is not about chicken wings. I mean, it is, but it's really about briquettes on the Weber and the Vortex. In case you were wondering, they said you didn't show it. So this is the Vortex, okay? It's right here. It just sits right on the charcoal grate like that. We're gonna put our Blazaball in there with a starter, gonna light it, and then pour the charcoal on top. You know, one of the questions we get a lot about the Blazaball is not how to use it or what it is, because I think you all know what that is in it by now, but how long does it last? Is it good for one use? I've had this one for about 1.5 years I've been using it. It says on the packaging like 50 uses. I'm telling you, this has probably got 500 uses on it. It's really simple. All you do is you just put your starters in there. It's really simple. It's usable time and time again. All right, kitty kids, we just had a nice thunderstorm roll through here, but the Weber is actually still at 400 degrees right now. So look at that. Vortex burning beautifully. So we're gonna put our grate on here like that. Time to put our wings on, all right? So there's a couple secrets to putting the wings on. When I do this, I like to put them close, all right? But I like to put like the drum sections, the ones like this, put the fat part closest to the fire, all right? This way the heat gets to that first and cooks that the most. The flats, that's my favorite. I like the flats. What do you like? You like the flats? You like the drums? What do you like? And that's it, our wings are on. So we're gonna do this, we're gonna control our temperatures, okay? You can control it with the vent back here. I wanna make sure we're cooking about 375, 400. That's right where I wanna be, crispy skin wings, yes! It's 10 to 2 on my watch. These are gonna take somewhere around 45 minutes or so. We'll see. They take a little longer, a little less. We're gonna check them in a little while. Now we're about 30 minutes into our cook here. So what I like to do, especially on a Weber kettle because it has the vent coming out one way, I like to switch it and rotate it so that the air now comes out the other side. So before it was coming out here, now it's coming out here. So we get a little more even airflow over it. So that's a little Weber kettle trick for you. We're about 45 minutes in, so let's take a quick look. Oh yeah, they are looking really good. So what I'm gonna let them go for about another 15 minutes or so, but I'm gonna hit them with a little bit of barbecue sauce. I don't wanna make them buffalo wings today. We're just gonna do a little barbecue sauce. I have a Tillman's Barbecue Chipotle Apple. If you're not familiar with Tillman's Barbecue, check out their sauces, they're phenomenal. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna squirt a little on each one and just spread it around with a basting brush. So I'm gonna give a little one, each one a little, just a little coat. So 15 more minutes, we'll be ready to go. We'll be ready to watch some football, eat some wings. It's gonna be a touchdown, go Dolphins!
A few minutes later.
I always tell you guys that we're in South Florida and it just starts raining. Well, it is pouring out, so I'm not gonna make him come outside to come get the wings. I'm gonna run outside, grab the wings, take one for the team, get soaking wet, and I'll be right back with some wings. Oh my God. Oh my God. Ugh. It is pouring. So if you guys don't believe me how much it's raining, just from out there to there, I don't know, 20, 30 steps, my eyes are burning. Let's take a look. Yeah. If you want crispy wings, don't do it in the rain, all right? But here's what we got. Let's see. Oh, I love Florida, man. I love it. I love it. Oh. Wings are killer. Even with the water, the wings are really good. Again, a light smoky flavor, just enough smoke. I always say it's that kiss of smoke. I use smoke as an ingredient, not an addition. It's an ingredient. So it's absolutely fantastic. The sauce on there tacked up beautifully. I mean, that's just a killer wing right there. I mean, take a look at these things. I'm gonna dump them out here for you. They are absolutely gorgeous, delicious, beautiful color. They're crispy. You know, even with the rain, they still stayed crispy. So that's pretty cool. But anyway, the briquettes, briquettes in that Vortex worked absolutely beautifully. I wasn't 100% sure how they were gonna do. They worked beautifully in there. So you got a Weber kettle, you got some other kind of grill, you got a Vortex. If you don't have a Vortex, there's a link down below in the description. You can get yourself one, and you can use them on a lot of different grills. So anyway, that's everything I got. I gotta go dry off. I'm gonna get sick. So I'm gonna go eat these wings. I'm gonna go dry off, not necessarily in that order, but remember to subscribe while you're here, okay? Join the FOGO family, all right? And also, if you saw anything that we used in this video, the Vortex, any of that stuff, the briquettes, there's a link down below in the description. As always, there's also a link with a full recipe for the wings and how to set it up, okay? So if you have any questions, always feel free to reach out. Until then, remember to get out and grill. Hopefully it's sunny where you are. And I'll see you the next time on the FOGO Life.